What's up guys, it's Kiki here. Today we got one of the best Deepwoken updates yet. The devs have really outdone themselves this time, fixing some of the biggest problems in the game and making sure everything feels so much better to play. I know some people might be upset over these changes, but trust me, this is all for the greater good. Let's get into it. First of all, Flame Charm finally got the buff it desperately needed. Flame Blade is now completely unparryable. That's good. No matter what you do, if someone casts a Fire Blade, you're getting hit. And honestly, good. It was ridiculous how people could just mindlessly parry it before. Now flame users can actually punish properly instead of getting read like an open book. Next up, a new legendary weapon, the GALE Dachi, or the Tempest Cleaver. This was long overdue, and it's great to see the devs giving GALE users a well-deserved and powerful new weapon. This game needed more weapon variety and weapon choices, and this is a fantastic step in the right direction. Next up, IRONSING. I know some of you are crying about this, but the devs made the right decision. Metal Fake Out and Metal Ball, gone. And honestly, IRONSING was getting a little too brainless, so I fully support this. Now people actually have to think when using IRONSING instead of just spamming the same moves. PvE also got a much needed adjustment. All PvE damage has been reduced by 15% flat, which means, well, it's amazing because let's be honest, PvE was way too easy before. This makes things feel way more balanced, and now you actually have to try when fighting NPCs instead of just mashing M1 and mantras and melting everything in sight. Another great fix, Moon's Eyes no longer drop from Diluvian, instead they only drop from the Moon's Eye Eyrie. This ensures people that actually engage with the intended content, instead of cheesy and easier enemies for high value rewards. It's a great way to keep progression in check and make sure Moon's Eyes stay meaningful. Now, let's talk about the combat changes. Rising Shadow got an insane buff, and now pulls enemies in front of you and when it slams them. Disgusting combos. This is actually such a great change, because let's be real, Rising Shadow was a bit underwhelming before. Now it's finally as strong as it should be. Speaking of great changes, Judgment is no longer ventable. This is exactly what it needed. Too many people were escaping free damage with vents. And now if you get caught by Judgment, you actually have to hold and take it. Completely fair and balanced. Now, one of the best changes this patch, Voidwalkers got a major rework to their guild-based teleport. Because of all the undeserved backlash, the devs decided to make Voidwalkers now teleport 5 studs away from their target, no matter what. This is so much better because it guarantees they always land a hit for a fair, balanced position. Great fix. Now, let's talk about the depths. If you get combat tagged by another player in the depths, your movement speed is now reduced by 50%. I know some people might be upset about this, but let's be honest, running in the depths was way too easy. This forces people to actually fight, instead of just sprinting away every time they get low. A fantastic and well thought out change. Now, for my favorite changes update, Soulbreaker no longer requires any stat investment. That means if joins Dawnwalker, Contractor, and Oathless as a 0 requirement oath. This is an amazing decision, because it allows for more build diversity, more options, and more fun. And if that wasn't enough, Chorus of Agonies was reverted back to its day 1 state because people said it was too weak in PvP for how hard it was to get. And honestly, they were right. The weapon deserved to be strong, and now it's back to the powerhouse it once was. What a great fix. And you remember rocks? I don't, but now you do. They give now 2% damage of a player's total HP every time you hit one. This is one of those small changes that just makes sense, giving players more utility in combat. Really smart decision from the devs. And finally, LIGHTBORN is now attainable. You can get it through a secret quest. And once you complete it, you unlock a 0.5% chance to roll it in the race menu. I know some people might not like this, but it's a perfect way to keep LIGHTBORN rare while still giving players a chance to obtain it. I think the devs handled that perfectly. And that's everything new in today's Deepwoken update. Personally, I think it's one of the best updates we've ever had. Devs are really listening to feedback and making this game better with every patch. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
It's Chase Azul, mother trucker. It's Chase Azul, snitch.
Let's get some Robux tonight.